Last session, we were finishing off the fight against the Rotted Horror. We killed it. It fucking sucked to fight, but we killed it. And afterwards, of course, we learned that it was weak to like the one damage type we only tried at the end, which was acid. Uh, After that, um, see, then the cops show up. Well, I guess they're not technically cops anymore because they got fired. Oopsie. Uh, then we, kind of hand some of this information over to them and tell them, hey, there are job openings up north. You should maybe go join our group after we screwed you over and made you lose your jobs. Uh, oh, yeah, and we also found the body of the senator. He's very dead, very sad. We informed Lycus of this. Then, oh, yeah, we also figured out that apparently the senator had an operative infiltrating the Cult of the Fourth Claw, which is neat. Hopefully that still pans out. Uh, Otherwise, we are just waiting to go to Distar because we are waiting for somebody to teleport us, and I forget who exactly that is.
Avatar.
Avatar, thank you.
Avatar.
Ooh, that's another one.
And Jefferson
yeah.
Stone is officially not chief police.
Yes, I did say that, for some mysterious reason that we had nothing to do with, he lost his job.
Yes, and he will be waiting for us
Yes.
as well.
And I think he had a few guys with him. I don't remember the exact amount.
Yes,
It's like
him
three.
and 3 other members of the Sapphire Guard were pretty much have no ties to the city outside of their job here. And now that they don't have that, they are emptying their bank accounts and gathering all their things.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but that was about where we left off.
That is about where you guys left off. So, at this point, you guys are left the mansion. Jefferson Stone and his allies have left you guys to go and gather their things. You guys have about 3 to 4 hours until you get picked up, which is going to be mid to late evening.
Shopping.
I am assuming shopping. I do not know if there is anything else you guys would like to partake in. If so,
I mean, is there anything in particular we need to buy?
Probably single-use scrolls for the random
Potions.
spells.
I guess it was never bad.
To be fair, we
Maybe
never
some other
used any
items.
potions in that fight. So, we're still good on potions.
To be fair, we actually still have a lot of party gold.
I want to go back to Lycus and just hand him back that party gold, by the way.
Casual.
Yeah. It's like here's what we didn't use.
Ooh.
But
I'll say, whatever we are doing it together as a group. We are not letting people go off.
All right, you said 3 to 4 hours till we're getting picked up. What time does that actually make?
so that makes it currently right now it is mid-afternoon. So you're looking 3 o'clock. It's going to be nearly dusk by the time you get picked up.
well, now that we've had a moment, Lynn's gonna turn to Vekas. Hey Vekas, you don't look so good, man. Are you doing all right? You seem worse off than usual. Paler than usual? Grayer than usual? I don't really know how your skin complexion would change.
No, I feel like shit. I don't know if the sleep last night did anything good for me. So, yes, you are correct.
Just keep soldiering on. This is almost near its end.
Also, was it me or did you take more damage in that last attack than normal?
Which one?
The one where he like flashbanged us.
Yeah, the big radiant damage one.
Yeah, that was particularly painful, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you good?
I think so. No pun intended, but I felt like my life flashed before my eyes there for a moment. I definitely feel like I should be a shadowy stain on the wall, but besides that,
You're
there
not
were a lot of
getting.
things about that fight that were different, I think, for most of us.
Oh boy. Well, how do we prevent that from happening again?
Great question. I have no idea. Look, good news is we'll likely never have to face something like that again.
I mean, surely they could make more, right?
So
You
that
saw-
Still don't fully know how they made it to begin with, so.
I think we would all prefer it if we didn't have to fight one of those again.
Still, I guess we should look into how to combat those. What were we particularly lacking in that one? I feel that there are some loose ends we kind of skipped out on.
I'll say, did you not try an acid bullet near the end, Rikus?
I did, and it was by far the most effective version of my gunpowder, so.
So we buy more acid then.
Yes.
All right, what do we? Is that our chemical shop? Yes.
I'm sure there's
Pick it up.
plenty of shopping we could
You can find acid.
join with, so.
Maybe not very strong acid, but you can find acid.
Why can't we find a really strong acid? I want to trip balls for a day.
Well, you'd have to go and buy it from one of the syndicates that are actively hunting and trying to kill you.
So that just means that I can kill the dealer instead.
You could, but he probably doesn't carry it on him.
That's fair.
Or, if we don't have any immediate shopping to do, we could just spend the rest of our time short resting, maybe getting a meal.
That's what I'm in favor in. But I don't know if the definitely still here and in the background, not saying anything secure, might have anything he wants to buy.
Is there anything in particular you guys would like to purchase?
Some new armor.
I mean,
Some new armor for Wayne?
do you even have any
Also,
armor
what's the cobalt
proficiencies?
token? Say what?
Do you even have any armor proficiencies? You're a sorcerer, right?
I have none.
Honestly, yeah. Looking into
I mean, I was gonna say some generic healing potions are never bad. Maybe like a potion of haste, if like for secure. That way, like that the effect couldn't be dispelled if I go down. But I feel like I'm kind of reaching for things that we could buy.
I feel like a potion of haste for secure would be a very, very good idea. If we're talking about trying to get Wayne's AC higher, I think the best way you guys would go about doing that would be buying a handful of scrolls of mage armor. That would at least get him to 15. He cannot learn the spell, but he can pump it in every morning. Dismiss the pun in that, but he could cast it every morning on himself to at least give him a 15. And then
The thing is, like,
How long
I
does
don't-
Mage Armor?
it lasts 8
Mage ar-
hours.
how I generally rule mage armor is if you cast it in the morning, it just lasts until you go to bed. For simplicity's sake, it lasts until you long rest. Even though technically it is only 8 hours, nobody wants to track that. Either that, or you could look to get some kind of bracers of defense, or maybe something else. But I don't know if you have any slots open.
No, I don't.
Yeah, although, like, I don't even know if a 15 is going to be that worth it, just because I feel like most enemies we're gonna fight will be able to pretty easily clear a 15.
I
I
do
mean-
have shield still, but
I guess if you do have shield, you could bump it up to a 20. So I guess
with
that.
the shield, I can't get past 17.
Yeah. So having, and it's a level 1 spell, it's not going to be crazy expensive to get scrolls. Get a handful of those, cast them every time, at least get them to 20. Let me look something up real quick. Yeah.
So,
There's not really
This is-
many AC buffing items that give you the AC buff without attunement.
Yeah, I don't really know very many.
And we don't really have the time to get anything enchanted at the moment.
I mean, you do have a pretty cool, expensive book there, Nate, if you want to try and trade that in and see what you can make happen.
of course.
I mean, I've got money.
That is
Money's
true.
not.
You've got money because you bled your bank.
Plus, that book is have Bruce.
That book is what?
That book is how I have Bruce.
The Arcane Grimoire?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Whatever you say.
Thematically. Because after I got that, that's when I took the Ritual Caster Wizard to utilize the book. It doesn't help me stat-wise, but I'm only using it for a few ritual casts
Yeah, fair enough.
effectively. So that's kind of how that is. Obviously, I'm not a wizard, so it doesn't do anything for me the rest of the time.
Actually, you could buy a scroll of mage armor and have it because you have the ritual cast wizard. You can
I don't
copy
think
it down
mage
into your
armor's a
spellbook.
ritual. I say mage armor isn't a ritual spell though.
If you come across this spell in its a spell scroll form, you can add it to your ritual book if it is on the wizard spell list, and as long as the level it is no higher than level 6, and you will cast it as a ritual when you do this. Casting it as a ritual just means it takes an extra 10 minutes to cast the spell. While it is not a ritual spell, that is what Ritual Caster Wizard lets you do.
So I only need one scroll
Mm-hmm.
of mage armor,
And so
and then
you're
I
not
would
using.
spend 2 hours and 50 gold per level to copy it into that book.
Hold on.
Into that.
Say, Zach,
Yes.
you're using the 2014 version of that feat, right?
I believe he picked the 2024, which I allow.
Okay. It might just be a different from the 2024 version because at least the 2014 version requires it to have the ritual tag. But I'll say, what magic shops are there around the city? Because currently I do have an open attunement slot.
Okay, will do. Give me a moment. That's
According to this one, Aiden, the spells that I select to already have been in it
must
have to
be.
have the ritual,
Yeah.
but added spells don't have to have the ritual.
Why does it keep opening
As
up the page?
far as I can tell reading it.
So the two nearest by are the Magic Circle and Tomes of Plenty. You have not been to either before.
Well, let's see what they have.
Tomes of Plenty sounds like we'll get Wayne Scroll.
Ah,
Welcome. Welcome back.
Hi.
Shane.
I got
Do you have
caught in a
any-
conversation.
Have any
I'm
have
sorry.
any things on your shopping list you wanna try and pick up?
Yeah, I would like to pick up salt. I would like to pick up holy water. I'd like to pick up iron shavings, and
Ah.
I got blood.
It sounds like you have to go to the alchemical shop with me then.
Okay.
We're splitting
Lynn and
apart.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
Also,
card.
Wayne, looking through some magic items, there is a magic item called the Staff of Defense that, while you're holding it, gives a +1 to AC and allows you to cast Mage Armor and Shield.
That is a tune.
Mage armor and shield.
Yeah.
Through charges from the staff. It does. So you get extra castings of it, if I'm correct.
Hmm. You said the staff of defense.
Yes.
Yeah, Staff of Defense is a blue item. It is an attunement. It has 10 charges. You get a +1 to your armor class, and it takes 1 charge to cast Mage Armor, 2 charges to cast Shield. Staff regains 1d6 plus 4 charges every day at dawn. If you expend the last one on a charge, roll a d20. On a 1, it shatters and is destroyed.
Nice.
Do with that what you will. So, you guys head to Tomes of Plenty. There is a young elven man behind the counter. We don't need to RP the whole scenario. Just give me the list. This is mostly spell scrolls and grimoires. There are some magical items, but you would likely find more items at the other shop.
Sorry, I was reading that staff. What'd you say? You said we went to the magic shop?
So you went to Tomes of Plenty. It is mostly scrolls, grimoires, and the materials required for transcribing a spell into your spellbook, which you will need some if you do that. This is where you would spend that 50 gold. There are some magical items, but if you're looking for a wider variety, you would likely go to the other location nearby.
I like that staff, but I don't know that it's necessarily worth getting rid of one of my other ones. I like that Bloodwell vial. The Enchanted Cigar is my spellcasting focus. And I'm super fucking squishy without that amulet out.
All very true things.
So I don't know that I can ultimately utilize that staff right now.
I mean, you could. You don't have to technically have the cigar attuned for it to be your focus. It just gives you that bonus.
Yeah. But I mean, that's basically the same thing as the Bloodwell vial.
Bloodwell Vial does more, though. It gives you a bonus to your spell saves. And you regain sorcery points when you roll any hit dice.
Oh, gotcha.
The cigar just gives you a +1 to your attack rolls via spells and more half cover. But the Bloodwell Vial is just...
Okay, so I could still utilize the Enchanted Cigar. I just basically lose the +1 to a spell attack.
Yes, you would.
So I'd have a +11 instead of +12. So...
But if you would effectively raise your AC to 16 with a lot of extra shields that you wouldn't have to expend spell slots for.
I do like that. I believe, given talking through that, I do want to look for that staff.
Okay. So
So you said be at the other one?
it would probably be at the other one.
Or-
Linen, were there any spell scrolls you were wanting to pick up?
Not immediately.
Not
Maybe
immediately.
I mean, maybe acid spray, but it's not necessary. I can just throw a bottle of acid at someone.
Okay. So, moving to the other shop, we're just going to cut through this real quick. Staff of Defense, is there anything else anybody's looking for?
I'm currently still looking at stuff, and nothing has popped out as immediately, oh, I need this.
Perhaps something simple, stupid, like something of protection or sneaky boots.
I mean, I didn't want to go for, like, too much stuff, but a Cloak of Displacement is always nice.
Will be a pricier item, but the Staff of Defense is 2,500 gold pieces. And for simplicity's sake, we're also going to say the Cloak of Displacement. Both are 2,500 gold pieces.
I'll definitely take a Cloak of Displacement for 2,500 gold.
Okay.
How much was the staff, or does he have one here?
He'll have a staff. It's 2,500 as well.
2,500. All right,
Yes.
sounds good.
Okay. So you guys both pick one of those up. We're going to skip through alchemical store. Secure on your way. You probably spend a couple gold for everything else aside from the holy water, but the holy water is pricier. You're probably
Respectfully secure, you probably don't need to buy holy water, because I still have a barrel of the stuff that didn't get shoved at the Rotterd Horror.
Okay, yeah, I won't do that then.
Okay.
I'll probably take a couple vials from you. I don't know how we want to exchange that. And
he's
Just-
he's
I'll
got
go.
a 1 gallon jug
everything
and he
else.
poured a couple 2-ounce vials full for you.
I also have the ability to just make holy water with my where is it? I have a very small make jug, endless jug. Where is it?
The mini alchemy jug.
Mini alchemy jug, yeah. It doesn't make a lot though, and I keep forgetting to use it.
No, it does not make a lot.
Nice root beer.
Portable, no.
Makes some great root beer though.
Yeah, this root beer is actually kind of mid.
Yeah. So, linen.
Yes.
What kind of acids are you looking
Chris.
for? Just whatever he's got.
Mainly. Yeah, mainly stuff that's like probably throwable. That's really just what I'm looking for.
Everything's throwable.
Yeah.
Like this root beer.
Not actual beer.
I can throw it in the garbage.
So here's what we'll say. There are a stack of 4 vials that are green worm acid. And they are 50 gold pieces each. Whether thrown or broken on someone, they deal 4d6 acid.
Ooh. Okay. I'll take 2 of those.
He'll take 2 of those? Okay.
Yeah. Is 1 platinum is 10 gold, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Potion of Haste for secure, because we mentioned
Oh
that.
yes.
Potions of speed are expensive. For being a potion, that is. A potion of speed would run you guys here in team 750 gold pieces.
Think that's worth it, secure?
I have 76 gold because no one gives me money.
No one trusts you with money.
I'm not even a dishonest character when it comes to money. I
How
play
much did you
dishonest
say it was
characters. I
again?
don't have any gold, though.
750 gold
750?
pieces.
I'm subtracting 5 for
Honestly,
salt and iron.
both Sakir and Rikus would go hard with a potion of speed.
Yeah.
Rikus could probably afford his own though,
Yeah.
if he wanted.
I'm taking
Probably.
750. I'm taking 750 off my character. You can go ahead and add a potion of speed to your sheet.
Thomas, does
Me
Rikus
or
want one?
Rikus?
Sakir, you get one from Leo.
Thank you.
I'll go without for now.
You'll go without for now. Okay.
There's other
I'm gonna
things
very
wanting to
briefly
spend.
run to the bathroom.
Is potion of speed better than haste?
It's the same thing.
It is.
It is the exact same thing. It is objectively better, purely off of the fact that when you use it, you give yourself an extra action, and since there's no concentration, you don't go lethargic because no one's concentrating on it. Dropping concentration, you lose a turn. That doesn't happen.
Got it.
Because the
Got it.
potion is giving you the effect. But if you do
Is
go
it technically cheaper to get like a haste scroll or something though?
it would probably be pretty equivalent compared to a scroll of haste, but also
Yeah.
like a scroll you can transcribe and have it permanently, compared to having a singular use of the spell. Either way. So, acid, you've got all your blood, goop, salt, all of that.
Yeah, I added the quantities back, and every time I use them, I'll just decrease each quantity. I have 4 of everything.
Alright. Just let me know when you're using them.
Yep.
Is there anything else anyone can think of real quick?
I sent you a couple of spells.
You sent me a couple of spells. Dear Lord, of course you would. So, let me look these spells up, because that's a 6, a 4, and a 3?
653, I
6,
think.
5, 3? Okay, because I couldn't remember what Guards and Wards was level-wise. It was either 5 or 4.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not
So
yet.
much.
Nope.
We're in combat.
Who decided to fight the storekeeper?
Everyone.
sorry.
I'm wondering if I should get a weapon for slashing damage. But then again, linen and melee combat's kind of weird.
2 6-level spells and a 3rd.
It's also a 6th.
Guards
All
and
right.
Wards is also a
Two
6.
2
What'd you say?
6 then.
Yeah. So. Either one of those are going to run you 2,500 on their own.
Okay.
And the magic circle will run you 750.
All right. And then it would be 300 gold in materials for the 6th levels, and then
Yeah.
150 for the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would blow pretty much the rest of your load to get those 3 spells.
Yeah.
Pause.
I'm going to debate contingency and guards and wards, and then I'll probably put that.
Having contingency as a sorcerer is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially a divine sorcerer, dude.
Especially as a ritual cast.
Now, contingency still does have its own cost. Which, if you're getting the scroll, you'll have to also get the material component, but...
Yeah.
Contingency is a fun spell.
Contingency is a beautiful spell.
A gem-encrusted statuette of myself worth 1,500 gold pieces.
But it does not consume it.
I wonder where we'd get a statue of Wait. know
But I
where we
don't think
can get
that
a
statue is
of
gem
Wayne.
encrusted. Also,
We can
specified
make it gem
statuette, which is like small.
Yeah, it does have to be peaceful.
Where would one get a gem encrusted statuette of themselves?
I would say it's in conjunction that if you were to buy that scroll, you would pay the extra 1,500, and there's some deal that the shop owner has with a jeweler nearby that he effectively molds a pretty simple like stone one, and then the jeweler just comes in and crusts it with gems.
Okay. So that would take that up to 4,000.
4,000 to actually be able to cast the spell of contingency. Which, to be fair, is one of the most insane pre-game prepare spells in the game.
What does contingency do? I have not looked at this spell.
Do not
it
tell
allows
him.
you to.
Do not. I'm kidding.
I
Okay.
shall
guys-
look
Just
this
gonna look it up.
No, you guys can tell him. He'll just look it up. Effectively, you cast a 5th level spell or lower that you can cast, and when a thing happens that you decide, that spell is casted. No reaction, no anything. You can just say, when I go unconscious, and choose 5th level Cure
Revive.
Wounds, and it just
Yeah.
pops you back up.
You have to have the spell slot currently associated with the contingency, though, correct?
I thought it was consumed as a part of the
Or do you-
casting.
It's consumed as a part of the casting.
Oh, okay. So basically, if I would wake up and cast contingency as a ritual, then it would cast whatever spell I chose. It would immediately use that spell slot, correct?
Actually, no, it would not. It would only use the 6th level slot. Hold on. No, you do cast.
No, you
both.
do expend the spell
cast
slots
both.
for both.
You expend the
However,
spell slots
it
for
has
both.
a duration of 10 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could be one of the biggest fuck yous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
dude.
you, contingency dimension door.
Dude, I've high level wizard-ish characters. All my bosses that are high level wizards have a contingency.
I'll say another good one might just be contingency darkness on self.
Why?
Well, you can't be targeted inside of a darkness spell.
Oh.
I
Oh, yeah.
want
Can't be targeted
to
by single target spells.
Yeah.
attempt to
see
haggle
me.
with the shop owner for contingency, guards and wards, the statuette, and all of the materials to inscribe it in my book.
Okay, so that would be 750 to inscribe, and it would be another 750 for the 3rd level. So that's
Not-
9,000 gold is your total right now.
Not including magic circle.
Not including
So
the
it's-
magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would reduce it by so we're talking 2,500 plus 2,500, 5 grand.
Yep.
And then plus 600.
Yep.
Plus 1,500,
Yes.
7,100 gold pieces.
7,100. And I have 6,500 that I'm willing to give him
Okay.
because I've got 6,512.
Okay. You
This is
have a
expensive
pretty
shit.
high bonus. I will let you roll a persuasion. I will let you know. It's gonna be a fairly high DC. You're trying to cut him 700 gold down.
Yep.
But whatever you can haggle him down, maybe someone else can fill the gold in. You've got money pots over there with Mr. Mansion himself.
Yep.
Drag me into this.
Don't
You are
drag me
more
in.
than capable of paying for yourself, Mr. Megachurch Joel Osteen pastor.
I only will have 12 gold after this has gone through. If this is a
You poor man. I can
how about
donate
23.
money to you.
I can donate a couple gold pieces. Okay. At 23, he says 6,700, no less. So you're talking down 400 gold pieces.
Cool.
So you still need to find 200 gold.
I'm seeing if I have anything that I can sell potentially that he might be interested in, but I'm not seeing. Actually, hold on. I
You've
have
got some stuff.
a gem encrusted golden hand mirror and a gem encrusted platinum hand mirror. Then I'll ask him how much he'll give me for those.
Okay.
Or if the jeweler can utilize the gems off of it for the gem encrusted statuette of myself.
That is what he is going to offer. He's going to say, if we take the gems off of that, we can take 500 off the total,
All right,
putting you to 6,200.
let's do that. So 6,200
6,200.
and the 2 mirrors.
And
Deal.
the 2 mirrors. All right, sick. The art of the deal.
Yep. I've had those things forever, and I'm like,
Dude,
what the fuck am I
you've
going to
had
do with
them
these things?
since Vicious.
Yeah.
And they found a use for them.
We've had a lot
I
of things.
did
since
finally
this.
find. Honestly, it's such a niche use for them too. Like, it's a perfect use, but it's niche as hell.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you're
I'm
talking
going
about
to-
niche,
Pop these gems off, and I want them to bedazzle the fuck out of myself, basically.
if
Yeah.
you're talking about niche uses, have you seen the party inventory?
Have you
There's
seen
like 3 things
Rikus's
in the
list
party
of
inventory.
grenades?
I have not seen Rikus's list of grenades.
You should
No,
just see my list of just random ass items that I have.
Currently, the party inventory consists of 3,000 gold, a wand of the war mage by Sakir, apparently, a 16-inch bad dragon, and a body pillow of anime.
Okay, where did we get those last 2?
I don't know.
I think
I'm
somebody
sorry.
just added those in there for shits and giggles.
Quite possibly.
Oh, this was really recently because there's nothing in there, and then I just added the one to the war mage, and now
Where did you get that? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You stole.
I stole it from that one guy. Yeah.
Wait,
It's okay. I feel
Wait.
justified.
if Leopold has an attunement slot, why don't we just give that to him?
Oh, yeah?
I don't think different spell bonuses stack, and I already have one that's +2.
Damn.
No, yeah, you're right. I think that's the reason it's not gone to anyone is because legitimately no one can really use it.
I mean, could I?
It allows me to ignore
Zelda.
half cover when making a spell attack. Whippy.
Nice. I think that honestly, one of the war mage +2, that's worth a lot. We could get a lot of money just by selling this thing. It's
Yeah,
like
but
engraved
let's
too.
let's save that for a rainy day.
We probably should be
Yeah.
careful about selling it in, this
Yeah,
country.
and
considering
besides-
it has the name of a dead senator
actually-
on it.
Valid.
Yeah,
It probably has his name
maybe-
engraved, right?
Maybe we could get more use of it at the Inexorables, giving it to somebody in our group. Getting them out.
You just hit it with the, hey, how much can I get for this? Serial number is scraped off, obviously. Someone very obviously took an angle grinder to it. Just don't worry about it.
Oh, we
Alright.
found it. It was, the
It was
Red
in the
Rise
trash. We swear it was in the trash.
The
It was
riots
in
at the Red Rise
trash.
Massacre was crazy, man. You had to be there.
Anyway,
No one
So,
should have been
we're
there.
going to move on from shopping unless someone says something in 5.
Clarification
Ryan just wants to say something.
on transcription.
There are things that I do want to buy. I've just been trying to deal with this baby this whole time.
You said guns, grenades, things, etc. If you would like to type some stuff out to me, we can deal with that in DMs. I will be looking at them. That way you don't have to.
Okay.
That way you can still take care of child. Wayne.
Okay.
Your question.
Transcription into the book. It doesn't consume the scrolls, correct?
It does consume the scrolls.
It does consume them. Okay. I couldn't remember if transcription, because I've never actually been one to transcribe anything.
Yeah, because you're always a
I just-
sorcerer, not a wizard.
Yeah, I've just always had other
Yeah,
teammates
you
doing
don't.
it.
You don't work for your magic. You just make it happen.
And now I'm having to work for it, and it's a little bit annoying, but this is about to be super fucking baller.
I was
so
gonna
I'm
say
not
it's
even
about
mad.
to be crazy. So like you don't get to complain.
So, yeah, I'm not even mad. All right. That's all I needed.
Alright, will do. Thomas will text me some stuff later, and we'll deal with that in retrospect. So, everyone else. We good? Alright. So, you guys go grab some food, hang out for a little bit, take a short rest. You have the time to do so. Leopold, I can tell you want to do something.
Yes, mine, admittedly, I don't know how long that conversation is planning on being, so does anybody else have anything they're planning on doing first?
The shopping trip took about 2 hours of time, so you have about an hour and a half or so.
Sorry, one more clarification on transcription.
Damn.
How do I add them to my spell list?
That is a very damn good question.
Because I tried adding. Apparently, you can add in perpetuity the basic spells to a spell book that come with it, but you can't add higher level stuff that you transcribe into it via that feat. And so I don't know if I just need to add like a custom item.
I think you're gonna have to work for it, Nate. I think you're gonna have to add a custom item that doesn't have any charges or anything. That way the D&D Beyond doesn't get confused and think that the item itself is casting them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know you know how to make them, but
yeah,
you might have to work a little bit for it.
Okay. Then I will do that here at some point, either while we're going or other people are doing stuff.
Okay. So, you guys go, you take a short rest, get some food. Leopold.
We may have forgotten about the other prisoners not named the discount, but there's also another person who, admittedly, is more on me for remembering. For not remembering. I can't blame the rest of the party for it. I'm gonna ring up Theobald on my ascending stone and see how he's doing in hospital.
All right. As you ring him up, you hear, "Hello."
And also, would like to clarify, I'm having this conversation in private.
Yep. Expected as much.
Hello, Theobald. How are you recovering?
Hello, Leopold. It's good to hear from you. I am doing well. My throat is hoarse as hell. I believe the doctor said I have 4 broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and at least 1 slightly failing kidney due to the fact that it was impaled. But a little bit of magic healing, feeling all right. They gave me some strange small white pills of sorts, and I'm feeling very good ever since then.
I'm surprised you're still up and talking. I'll take victories where I can get them.
I have been wide awake for about the first 2 hours after I take those pills, and then I will pass out for anywhere from 8 to 26 hours.
Quite the impressive thing modern medicine is, huh?
Yes, we can call it that. How are things going with you?
She's in Distar. And I've been hot on her trail ever since the day you were attacked and Yvonne was taken. And right now I'm in Suno. Thought she was here, but the lead was dead. Thankfully, well, lead was dead, saying that she was here, but there was somebody here who could lead me to her, and almost had him. He slipped through my fucking fingers, but That's it's not important. What's important at the end of the day is that I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but come sometime soon, I'm gonna get Yvonne back. And then I'll make sure that Yvonne and you are safe up at the stronghold.
She trusts you, Leopold. I'm sure she is entirely in belief that you will find her. And I believe that you will find her as well. I just hope that she is findable and there are still things to find. The men that attacked us were unlike anything I've ever fought before. I don't do much in combat, you know that, but it was different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yes, I can understand what you mean. But I know she's still alive, at least of a day ago.
That is good to hear. That is grand news.
Just still shouldn't have happened. None of this should have happened.
Leopold, you
Yes?
have my everlasting respect and appreciation as a friend, and you have decided to take on a life that is more important than that of a member of a noble house, or even that of just some standard adventurer. You have made the active decision to try and fight the greater evils of this world, and that is not something to scoff at. There will be dangers that come with that, and sometimes that will affect those around you. Both me and Yvonne understood that, and we understand that. Obviously, I doubt she wanted to sacrifice herself for any world that you've decided to live in, but if her being a part of this is what brings you to defeat whoever took her, she would be happy knowing that you were able to save the greater city, group of people, whatever, even if you cannot save her. I know that's not what you want to hear.
You
But it's the
are you are a great friend of mine, Leopold. I would not be here right now if it were not for you.
I'm your only friend.
But
Until recently.
but it's only because of that that I didn't immediately interrupt you or hang up on this call, because yeah, I noticed him in the camera. God damn it.
It's okay.
That's not the worst way a dramatic moment has been ruined, let's be real here.
No, it's probably the funniest, though.
Perhaps. God, where the fuck was I? So, you're the only the fact that you're old friend is the only reason that I didn't hang up on you, because I'm not going to say something dramatic like I don't care about the world or something like that. But I do this to protect people. To protect, well, ideally everyone, but it starts with those closest to me. So if I cannot fix my mistake, if I cannot get Yvonne, I'm not quite sure what I'll do with myself.
I'm sure you'll find something.
But
But
question is always what?
this will not be a conversation that we need to have, because you'll find her.
Glad to hear you're in good health. This is a last reminder, but Before I hang up, whenever we're done with this, we really do need to make something for Rikus. He sacrificed a lot for this. I owe him a great deal.
Well, if we're both still alive at the end of this, we'll figure something out. Or all three of us will figure something out. I have...
Yeah, and the state Rikus... the state Rikus is in, that might be, the most qualified statement we've made thus far.
Yes. Oh dear, it's starting to hit me. I'm about to fall asleep. I wish you luck in your adventures. I will be sending prayers to Lou for you.
Thank you.
And he
Wish you a speedy recovery, my friend.
promptly, you hear no response. So, you guys...
And with that, I will rejoin the group.
You guys finish your meal. There's a few moments that pass that's peaceful. Just eating in a calm, quiet tavern before the rush comes. That is until, Rikus, you feel a presence, and then you feel a vibration on your hip as one of your sending stones is going off. You are still muted via Discord.
So I feel a presence.
It
and
is-
I
It
feel
is
my
the sending stone that connects you to the rest of the party.
Okay, I answer it.
As you do, you
I
hear.
pick it up.
So that last conspiracy you had was utter dog shit.
Reginald!
Okay? The Emperor of the Katanet Empire is absolutely of divine descent. It's just so diluted at this point that it's probably more just like he's a standard Asmar. Maybe a little bit more powerful. But still of divine descent. So you owe me 50 gold next time you see me. On to far less important things. I was able to make a couple contacts. Biggest thing is Distar, but that's gonna be the capstone because there's some shit going on down there. My best guess, in regards to the 5 syndicates, is if indeed your Quentar is a vampire lord. After doing my research into the leadership of each of these groups, they would never work. A couple of them would work together, but they would never all 5 work together. I would guess there's likely some kind of charm, or they've all been turned into thralls by him. He's the centerpiece. If Quentar falls apart, so does this alliance of the syndicates. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but pretty sure. Secondly, and most importantly, that of Distar. I don't know if you heard, but yesterday was when all of the northern banners left their cities. Revedan, Suno, Distar, Troja, and the Hard Hand Stronghold all began to move. What I'm saying is 180,000 Caladrian soldiers left their cities yesterday and began march towards either the Iron Hills, Yalen, or Jokala. And right after that, I got a ping from one of my operatives in Distar. Promptly shut off, as I assume he died, attempting to escape the city, as he said that the Qualms have taken over the streets, and the Deep Sea Corsairs and the Spine Servants have made a blockade of the city via the river. I'm still trying to figure out how they got through, but People haven't been paying as much attention to the spines because they're looking towards the borders right now. So, no one's getting to Distar by boat. No one's getting out of Distar by boat. And my other contacts in Distar aren't responding to their sending stone messages. I think a long-term plan is going to affect in Distar right now.
Well, shit.
There has been active sightings of the Qualms and Karhan Brotherhood inside of the city, and it seems that the Kraykal Guard in the city have either been in the pockets of the Qualms and or were annihilated instantaneously, or a mix of the two. Regardless, no one's getting out of that city, from what it sounds like. I've sent 2 of my guys. It's 2 old operatives. You never worked with them, but they were before your time in Owlbear team. They both live in Eridan. They're brothers. They're going to be there by late evening today. They're going to try and get into the city and see what's going on. If they are able to make it out, they will try and meet you on about a few miles out on the western side of the city. And divulge whatever information they can to you. If they survive, that is.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sure you already know that all of our information points to Distar, which is, I'm sure, why you're giving me all this information. So it seems everything, information-wise, lines up.
Yes. I would also like to apologize that my informed guess was not correct in team. I heard whispers of a few things that happened in team about a Viscount of Fear, but I didn't get the whole story. I'm sure I'll get it in your notes later on. Trying to think what else. What else? You hear just a long pause. And then he says, yeah, no, I've got a couple other conspiracy. A couple other things I want to talk to you about, but that can wait until after this. What did you find in team? Maybe you can give me another thread or 2 I can pull on.
Oh shit. Guys, I have not been in
You
this
want me
zone for, like,
to? You want me to step in?
At this point, you guys all hear
my ear.
Rikus is stupid. What have you guys found in team? By the way,
Well-
Leopold, you are the only one
I'm
who
just really
recognizes this
tired.
voice. Everyone else, you hear in your head through the party sending stone. That voice,
Who else
that
did
question.
you guys give a sending stone? I thought we
Oh,
wanted
no,
the
I
extra
didn't.
spare.
He doesn't have a sending stone. He just has
What?
our line.
How?
Everyone, please.
We'll have this conversation later.
Everyone, please meet my dear friend.
Hello, my name is Reginald. I have a lot of information, and I don't know where to put it. Put some more in my head, maybe I can make some threads connect. Tie a couple knots.
Well, the Viscount of Fear was in fact here in team. Also, I realized earlier I said Suno. I should have said team.
Yes, you did. It's fine.
Yeah,
Everyone
here
knew what
in
you were saying.
team. And let's see, who all was he with whenever we captured him? Some members of the Cult of the Fourth Claw.
Yep.
There
Deep
was
Corsairs.
Deep Corsairs,
got away.
Starry Night.
A Starry
Is
Night.
that the name of it? Yes.
Deep
There was a
Corsairs.
Starry Night.
You
You don't know who he represented in this conversation, but
there was one more, right? There was another the dwarf, the
Karhan
something
Brotherhood.
hand. Yeah, Karhan Brotherhood. Other than that, so those were the major players there.
Yes.
let's
Also,
see.
the Viscount of Fear is massive. Evidently, has bought out the guards here in team and is probably either in a very, very cushy room somewhere or has fucked off back north. Maybe he's even to Distar. I don't know.
We managed to get some information from the Viscount though. Again, some stuff was happening in Distar. The Viscount of Anger is in Distar, and the Viscount of Strife is in Suno.
Okay,
is what we've got from that.
that's actually very
In
interesting.
Yeah. In terms of other stuff, spine servants are also part of the Quentar. Yes, multiple syndicates are working under this vampire lord. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Backrooms, armor, short, blah 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 blah. We have basic descriptions of some of the guys who were there in that meeting last night, but some of the more important information that you might be wanting is Senator Lucar is dead, and so are all of his guard. But we managed to get some information that a contact of his called Eight Eyes was sent to Kundura to investigate the cult of the Fourth Claw, and arrived about a week ago in Tilg. It seems that over in Kundura, some members of the cult are making allies with other southern cults, mainly dragon-related, against something called the Cult of the Aggregate. That's a new one I'm not aware of.
The aggregate is probably the scariest thing in the West right now, but they're at least a couple months, if not years, away from being a true threat to anything in the Claudrian Empire. We don't have to worry about that now. Immediate threats.
Immediate
Not until the next
threats.
day.
Yeah, most of the info we have relate to some assault happening in Distar, most likely with the Viscount of Anger. When we got that information from the Viscount of Fear, he seemed very panicked about that one. So
Well,
that probably leaked something ahead of time.
Anger is their conqueror. So
Oh,
he's generally far more in the backgrounds. He does little pieces here or there, taking over other drug trades, taking over certain neighborhoods and things of the sort. If Anger is there, and if Fear is joining him, especially, that is a very, very scary combination. Especially if your vampire guys are there, especially if they have dwarven assault troops with the Karhan Brotherhood in there. That's going to be a big bloody mess in there. My advice would be not to go there, but I know that you and Rikus and his batshit friends will be in that city by sometime tomorrow. You'll find a way. You guys will need to be very, very careful. Bring as many friends as you have.
well, we gotta keep up expectations, I guess. Oh, some other info that might be useful to you in particular, Mr. Reginald, is if you find a rotted horror, it's weak to acid.
Acid? Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Also, the Viscount of Fear was apparently undead, so might be useful information.
That makes my theory of all of the leadership of the syndicates being thralls of the Quentar even more likely, as once they become thralls, they are undead.
Cool.
It is quite possible, if not in fact likely, that the leadership of the syndicates are all thralls of Quentar. If that is the case, they are effectively subjugated to his will. If he dies, they will, in one way or another, regain some level of self-control. They will still have to follow direct orders given, but they will not be able to receive new ones.
You make it sound as though killing the Quentar will be an easy task.
Honestly, killing Vicious was hard enough.
Well, you guys have grown a lot since then. Hopefully, you guys have a whole bunch of buddies you can call. Outside of me, I am way too far away to get there and help. And even then, the spying eyes of the ravens outside of my house will let everyone know, and I will be dead before I leave the forest. So...
The what? What?
Zakir's been standing
Birds
here
are
like
government
stroking his chin.
familiars.
He was legitimately gonna ask Reginald some questions because he's like, man, this guy knows a lot. And then he says that he's
Wait.
like, oh no, and he just disregards literally everything that.
is actually just like standing in the middle of the street, just like he can't stop laughing. Like
Who
he's
did you
actually
give those-
covering his face? Like
Who did you give our sending stone to? Is this man dangerous?
We didn't give him a sending stone, and yes,
No, hold on. He still believes that one. Oh my god.
You hear
Oh.
the deer with their chainsaw teeth have been killing my squirrels.
What's a chainsaw?
What?
Rikus, is that your brother? He doesn't know what a chainsaw is. Please smack him upside the back of the head for me.
I've done that already.
Do it again, at least twice.
Why would you make a saw out of chains?
Maybe after I get a good night's sleep.
That's never gonna happen, Rikus.
only chain
No.
singular.
Regardless, I'll go back to the board. I'll do the best I can. I'll let you guys know if I find anything else. I doubt my operatives are going to be able to send me anything, so your best bet, a few miles outside of the west gate of Distar, first thing in the morning. Dawn, if you can.
And have as many people as we can.
Have as many people as you can. Contact everyone you can have. The military is gone. The Kraykall Guard are probably all corrupt. Now, to be entirely honest, the Kraykall Guard are chaff at best. I could probably take on a squad of them, even at my old age. Regardless, if anything, they are bodies and eyes watching the walls and the hidden entrances and exits of the city and any place of importance. If they're taking over a city, Rikus, they've got something big planned.
No shit. Okay. I think we've gotten that far at least.
You think you can handle that?
Absolutely not. But we'll be there.
All right. I'll see what other help I can send your way. I'll contact the guys, but most of them will be too far away.
You want a new theory? One for the road, possibly the last one you'll get.
I always love a good theory. If it's like the last one,
Okay.
I am throwing away this paper that has the sigil of your stone, and I am never contacting you again.
Sounds good. This one's gonna take you a while. There is a halfling. It has the net worth of nearly 3 Katana empires that he has hidden away with himself in the midst of the Lone Mountain.
This sounds like total horseshit, but I'll look into it. I'll figure out Distar first, but I'm gonna look into it.
Condensed into one ring.
So you said halfling, right?
He did say halfling.
I did say halfling.
It would have been really, really funny if you had said gnome. Because Jade and I know exactly who that would be.
Maybe I don't.
I don't know.
From the
if
first
it's a
campaign we
halfling or a
played.
gnome. It did both.
He's
in both-
insinuating
in
it could
both
be your first
possible.
However, to be
you.
entirely honest, what would be even
I was
funnier,
insinuating you.
What would be even
What's that?
funnier? What? Leah, what?
I was insinuating it was Kex.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what would also be really funny is if he's right, and that's where Caden Markmeg hides out after he's made all of his million franchises. But also, even then, that's not 3 Khatanate empires. The vastness of the Khatanate empire just hasn't hit for any of my parties yet, just purely because we haven't ran a campaign in it.
Remember, every good conspiracy is sprinkled with the truth.
Yeah. Either way.
I'll say, at first, when I thought you were like saying that, I thought you were gonna make some sort of Epstein joke.
Oh, I thought it was Lord of the Rings all the way. He said halfling with immense wealth. I was like, Lonely Mount. I was like,
The Lone Mount, not Lonely. The Lone.
the Lone Mount. It's similar.
Very different,
It
very
is-
different.
It's very different. Very, very different.
It's
It would
basically the same.
pass. It would pass trademark law.
There's a dragon there named.
No, there's a
Dog.
devil. There was a devil chained there. Remember?
Oh,
Anyway,
dude, it's the same thing.
no, it is distinctly
Long.
different.
His
Anyway,
name is Slong.
Slong. Anyway,
Slong.
Reginald says no goodbyes, says no nothing, just leaves the line.
So, account of what allies we could bring.
I immediately radio Lycus.
Yeah. Say,
Calling
Lycus
in
is
good morning,
Lycus.
sir. I guess it's afternoon.
Yes,
Almost
what
e-
is going on? I hope you already said you survived the rotted horror. Evathar's picking you up in about an hour or so. What do you need?
Yes, we're on our way there to that gate. No, I have one crazy question for you. How many of the Hunters Guild showed up at the door that one day, and are they still there?
There are 16, however, 2 of them are completely administrative, so equivalently 14. If you're asking the amount of people who are currently here, I am here, Entrati is here, the Hunters Guild is here, the away team is currently here. That's a group of 5. And
Oh, hey.
Team 2 should be returning sometime late this evening or early tomorrow morning.
Could you redirect the Team 2 to the
Istar.
western end of Distar and send our other team and 14 of the 16?
Well, you're teleporting
Hunters
here,
Guild.
so you can tell them yourself when you get here.
Oh, I
That's a really
forgot we were
fair point.
teleporting to the fortress.
We have to.
That's
Yeah.
a really fair point. How would it be faster for Team 2 to be redirected to Distar?
No, they are coming from the west.
Fuck.
Do you want to live the bad news, Rikus?
Yeah, I guess they should. Well, sir, I have, with extremely credible sources, have found out that Distar has been completely taken over by the guys. Which
Qualms?
Quentar, was it?
The Qualms. Yes, and the
Who are
deep sea
controlled by
corsairs have
Quentar.
blockaded the entirety of the spine leading into Distar.
Karhan Brotherhood
and
shock
this-
troops.
Yes, the Kahan Brotherhood. Yes, thank you, security. Linen. Guys, I'm really tired. Anyway, sir, this is all after, of course, basically all of the troops of the north have mobilized. They have taken it upon themselves to take over the entire city of Disar. And of course, that is our destination. That is where Yvonne and likely is being held captive. And I have reason to believe, given the entire city being overthrown, Quentar himself is likely stationed there as well.
I mean, we did have information that the Viscount of Fear was in the city, so not fear, anger.
Yes, and the Viscount of Anger, and it's likely a lot of other leaders of the.
Rikus, why?
Anyways.
Why is it every day? It's every day.
It is every day.
All right. Well,
We get a lot done. We get a lot done in a
in a short
single
period
day's
of
time.
time.
Standard
sir.
working day. Yes.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
What a-
Edmund is feeling better. He's walking now. He's doing well. Mobile again. I am uncertain
Well, we gotta
how
leave
many
someone at home
people.
base.
I am uncertain how many I could scrounge up. I can make some phone calls. I can make some sending stone calls. I can contact some people. I can't promise much. Most of whom I would contact would be in said armies heading north, and at this
Well-
point, if they leave, they are deserters.
I was just about to ask if you could tell them to turn around. I feel like suppressing an internal rebellion like this is a very, very damn good reason to turn around.
And with the Katana Empire
They
army
are
moving in,
also-
it kind of
They may be able to send small amounts of troops and be able to be there within a day, but they left yesterday. They are 2 days' march away from the city now.
Well, since Edmund's feeling like his super self again, see if he can reach out to any of our other operative friends from the Owlbears. I've been disconnected from them long enough that I don't know how many strings I can pull there anymore. He, on the other hand, being our team captain, is a different story.
All right.
Also, a question. I don't necessarily know how much teleportation muscle, say, that you can bring to bear, but would it be possible for us to get some members of the Vox to join us if they would be willing? We haven't exactly asked, but
I
might be
have
Do
a
you
worth-
realize?
I have a stone with Craven Ceramus. He will be one of the people I contact. From what I've heard, however, in all likelihood, all of their greater allies will be in the Dwindalian Empire tomorrow. And that is an incredibly important meeting for them. For the Vox as a whole. Maybe one could be persuaded to step aside. But 5 of their leadership are going there tomorrow.
worth a shot.
I will see what I can make happen. Craven and his assistant have many people they can send. But it is the debate of whether they will. Whether they feel they can sacrifice the troops. I will also remind you, while Distar is not the grandest city of this nation, it still has nearly 70,000 people inside of its walls. If they are able to put down and subjugate 70,000 in the span of a day, we may need a lot more help than what we can bring to bear in the time required.
Well, we don't know what level of subjugation, and even if they have been subjugated, I'd rather try to attempt something than see 70,000 people become the thralls of a tens of thousands year old vampire lord. So,
To be entirely honest, I'm less worried about 70,000 commoners becoming thralls than I am some form of greater ritual.
that's a really good point. I don't know much about rituals, do I?
I can say this for certain. Every other creature that left Karseri exited far weaker than when it entered.
That's probably the best news I've heard all day, sir.
That's the news that terrifies me, Rikus. Trying to regain ancient power requires great sacrifice. Regardless, I need to begin contacting others. Wait at the northern gate. Bring any friends you can find in team with you. Avatar can only bring so many, but he will do what he can. I will contact him as well and let him know of the severity of the scenario.
Aye, sir.
Alright, goodbye. I will see you soon.
Dang, if only any of Lucar's guards survived.
Man, if only. If only.
If only.
I wonder how they're doing. Oh no.
Oh no.
Slaps back of Secure. This bad boy can hold so many blood rituals in it.
You can do a lot with 70,000 souls. Resident cult, ex-cult member Linen Weave speaking here. You could do a lot. Think of all the power.
Yeah. Secure, don't you remember any of the rituals from Mom's
Spaghetti.
Mom's whole gang?
Mom's red sauce was just the blood of children. Like
No. Hey, she was nice.
Okay,
Our
the blood
dad
of
was a little
teenagers.
less-
She was a lot better than everyone else in
Yeah.
the city.
There you go. That's more like it.
Anyway,
Yeah, well, there's probably something way worse than whatever they cooked up during our time.
so now's the time to think if you can. If there's anyone else you could bring to bear, be thinking as you're going through this.
Can we?
Do
So
we
let's
know
see.
anyone else? I mean, we know that
So,
we got
let's see.
Jeffrey Stone and his three boys.
So
No,
okay,
it's only a
let's
level one.
What'd you say, Wayne?
So,
I said, nah, Jeff Stone's only a level 1. We don't need him.
well
Fuck you. Fuck
Okay.
you.
okay.
there are,
Okay.
there are
Let's
few
think about.
people-
I was gonna say let's think about all of the arcs that we've been on, the people we've met, and who we might be able to like get from that to help us.
Yvonne.
First arc was in
Yvonne.
Suno. We met the Suno guards. They're like all dead. Or not? It wasn't Suno. It was
Sargoth.
like
Sargoth.
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 I keep
Sargoth is
using
not-
Suno as my fucking default
Yeah.
city name.
Sargoth
Everyone
is
in
yeah.
Sargoth,
People-
all our
the-
Sargoth
yeah.
contacts are dead.
Okay, hold on.
That's what I said.
Let's start by city, okay? Sargoth. No one in Sargoth except maybe the Quarterling? The Quarterling isn't in Sargoth. No, he is. The
There's
Quarterling helps.
there's that guy that lived next door to us in our apartment.
Yo.
Hell,
Yo,
get
yeah.
that
The one
Okay.
that threw
Genasi.
the Rangers.
So
Who always
So,
had a
Sargoth-
different woman.
yeah,
And
Sargoth
was
not
throwing
helpful.
Rangers.
Let's start in Revenant then, okay?
Yeah.
Let's start with Leopold. Who do you know in Revenant?
I know Yvonne, who was kidnapped, and I know Thievold, who is currently in the hospital.
Yvonne is
Yep.
already in the city. She's it. We're good.
She's good.
She's
We're-
already-
You guys
She's
do
already
know
in
the
one step
Valcontins,
Yeah.
and
We
do
have
know the
connections with
Valcontins.
some
We do
of
know
them.
the
But
yeah.
the
Any-
question is, are any of them left in the city, or have they all gone on march?
Yeah. So we'll have.
I'm saying
We know the rest of the tower,
Yeah, we-
Wizards,
Could-
the
could
library,
we get them?
Sky Library.
I mean,
But that's the thing is the contacts there. That's somebody that Lycus would have to contact because we don't
Yeah.
have the immediate contact for.
and I feel like he might be able to get them just because I feel like telling them, hey, we need you to help, suppress a rebellion that might involve big, the massive blood ritual that involves a sacrifice of 70,000 people. I think they might leave school for that one.
They.
They need to go to a conference.
We do
All of
have-
their
we do
go get
have
the
a
grad
Church
students
of
speech.
Justice.
I'm just imagining just like the dean
It's a field
is
trip.
like, no, not every head of the school can leave, and they're like, we all have tenure, bro. Fuck off, and then just leave.
No, it's just expense. No, just expense it
Look.
as a field trip.
Look,
Hold on,
they're
hold on,
on
hold
the
on.
battlefield,
Guys.
okay?
We're gonna fight the masses with the masses. We have a preacher who has done a lot of groundwork here. We have the entire Church of Justice.
And
What
that's
happened
like
to that
200
bugbear?
people.
Hold on. Somehow Rikus gets word to the Church of the Raven Queen inside Revenant. He can get that really big ass paladin.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Enemy
Wayne,
of
what
my enemy is my friend. Okay, we have the Church
Wayne-
of Justice alongside that big ass paladin.
Wayne, did we ever figure out what happened to that
Yep.
bugbear?
Can you
What?
imagine if I just send a blood
The,
script?
the bugbear you always float
Just-
around.
No.
We don't. Okay,
Well-
it's not gonna be helpful.
I mean,
guess.
kind of know
the
what
Raven,
happened, but
like,
No, I
the
know.
Raven Queen might, take offense to a giant sacrifice ritual. That might be before it's all these people's time.
I agree with that.
You know
Okay.
what? I could send a word to the Church of the Raven Queen. I just don't know how.
All right.
Well, hold
Well-
on. Is there a Church of the Raven Queen in team?
Of course.
Raven
there
Queen's pretty
is.
popular.
They could-
Okay.
Sheesh.
So that's another avenue. Moving on
Dude, I'm gonna
from
go
Evan.
talk to another high priestess baddie.
Security, you know what
Okay,
anyone
that's where you're
is?
They're
going on the
contractually
way.
obligated to be goth baddies.
Security,
I've been
you
trying
know
to
what
hire
anyone
Been there.
I've been trying to hire people this whole time in Rivendell. Yeah, there's just our next door neighbor and not many other people.
I don't think we could recruit anyone from our apartment.
I want him on the front line.
I don't think we can recruit any of Linen's mills.
Bro's just gonna like have a blowgun that inserts fent into people.
Okay.
That's his goal.
Moving
Just
on.
cause overdoses.
Moving on. Do we know anyone in Suno?
I think the only
we
people we knew
recruited
near
everyone in
Suno was the
Suno.
hunters.
Alright, we
And
recruited everyone in
I
Suno.
don't think we can get anybody
And
from the
the
Azure Sky Library to help.
The senators that are still alive,
This
if
is
they're
true.
still alive,
We have personally saved. Well, we know at least 2 of them are dead. So we have personally saved, like, I don't know, 3.
You know,
While everyone else ran.
saying that, you know,
I
this was
did
done by the
punch
same
one of the
guys,
princes back during the old war.
I don't think we should
He's
call
probably
But I was gonna
fighting.
say-
Let Leopold talk, guys. He's trying to get some out.
Yeah. Saying that, hey, these were the people who did the Red Rise massacre, that's probably going to be a very good way to get some senators very interested. The problem with that would just be logistics of, like, trying
They've
to
already
get
sent
them
their
to
troops.
Distar.
We also do
And they've
not
already
have
sent their
proof.
troops to war. We also do not
I
have
mean,
proof.
I feel like we could ask the senators to just trust us, bro, considering we did save their lives.
Bro.
Trust
Maybe
us, bro.
maybe as
Trust.
administrative cleanup.
Bro,
Maybe as
trust me.
administrative cleanup
An
once this is done.
ancient vampire lord has combined 4 syndicates of completely different opposing views and made them all agree that Distar, like the shittiest city in the Caladrian Empire, is worth taking over. Bro, trust me.
Well, we don't need
I
to
don't
say
see a
that
problem with
entire bit. We just need to say that it's, you know, the same people who did the Red Rise massacre. And, you know, we could make, you know, tell them they have some nefarious magical ritual planned.
Okay.
We'll put a bookmark on that. Anyone in Team and Rivercheck? No. Vox is busy. Vox is being contacted. Everyone in Team is recruited or dead. Rivercheck we never went to.
Unfortunately, I do not have, like, a hotline to Zadash, so...
Knows a dash. Okay, last thing then. Iron Hills. Can we contact Gendo?
And the Iron Horde.
And
I
the
don't...
Iron Horde.
Okay, two
The
things.
Rigid
One,
Horde.
I believe they are currently fucking up
Rigid
the
Horde.
Katana Empire. 2, it would probably take them a while to get to Distar.
Dude, they're all a bunch of half animals that get there so fast.
Now, another thing to note, they don't leave the Iron Hills. So, at worst, they're 3 days. And that's normal travel.
But what about Gendo? Gendo's
Also,
like a massive giant. He could run
We
there.
would
and
have
be there
to somehow convince them to do that. Everybody else, I think, you know, we had pretty fairly arguments considering that they are, in fact, members of the Caladrian Empire, and putting down a rebellion in said empire is obviously within their interests. But you can't make the same argument for the Rigid Horde.
Okay, but what about Gendo?
I mean,
You guys do remember, Lycus did give Gendo a Sending Stone before Gendo went back into
Like,
the Iron Hills.
there's
Which means
nothing that
Lycus
can
would have
be...
contact to Gendo.
Yeah. So there is nothing that can be hurt by doing it. So we should probably do it anyways. I don't think anything is going to come of contacting Gendo.
Still
Might
worth a
as well try.
chance. He's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also a really
Still worth a
freaky,
chance.
powerful being.
Zach,
don't-
could I roll like history? Because I know that in the visions that I've been having that that thing has been trying to help us. Was there any specific way that it could help us in this situation?
In this very scenario, I'll let you roll a history.
Do that.
Let's see. I
You
don't
guys can keep
think
going.
anyone. I don't think, aside from the Valkentins and the Azure Library, I don't think anyone else from my past would be helpful here. Also, I don't have a way to contact those guys, but
Nine.
whatever. I don't know. Any other ideas? Any other faces?
I got nothing else.
Let's see.
gotta
What
be
do I
something
got
we're
on
missing.
my list of names?
Yay.
That guy's dead. He's
Do I get
dead.
advantage? Its
He's...
space fiends are undead.
No.
Yeah.
However, this is what I'll say. While
Okay.
you do not bring to bear any memories that would distinctly help this scenario, you know that there are two things that are pretty congruent with any time this creature has attempted to contact you. Either one, you ran out of resources, or two, you were on a boat.
Yeah.
If you were in one way trying to acquire the assistance of this creature, you're pretty certain you could figure out a quick way to make contact, and that would just be not to take your medicine.
Right.
Nice.
Which I'm not really keen to do, but I might bring that up for the party, and yeah, I'll straight up say like, I know that it's given me this poem in the past, and we've seen like some things line up. It's obviously trying to help us, but I don't trust it a bit. I think that it is purely out of selfish gain. But if it is a last resort, perhaps seeking more help from a deal with the devil, it's an option.
Guys, I might be crazy. I might be crazy. But if there's any means of possibility, if we could get one more conversation with Varys.
I don't think we can. Also, that sounds like a very fucking stupid idea.
Hold
The
on,
last
hold on,
page
hold on.
just to
Let him
say,
go.
F you, F you, F you. Sorry.
The bait and switch.
So, Thomas, there is a Temple of the Raven Queen not far from your path on your way to the Northern Gate. Is that something you're wanting to attempt?
Yes, but I really, really, really need to shit.
I need a pee, so let's go do that. I'm sorry, I
Oh,
will be
shit,
right back.
hell
Hey,
yeah.
same.
I'm gonna race. I'm gonna race
All
my
right.
shit faster
All
than
right,
Pete.
everybody, start looking through names.
I don't know
Let's
if
see.
looking through names is gonna help, man.
We'll try. Uh, Lord. Team. X is dead. This guy is dead. That's irrelevant. If only Rikus didn't piss Varys off, we'd still have a note.
I feel like this entire last third can best be summed up as if only Rikus didn't piss off Varys.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Onward, Arius, Stolius. We'll have Stolius probably.
And probably Lycus.
Cult.
I like that we're discussing a whole bunch of different people groups and stuff right now because I'm just adding to the cards list. It's getting kind of
Let's
big.
see. Prob Lycus is probably contacting the mage guys. Malcontents are probably who Lynn will
War.
have to call. Well, not all the Malcontents will go to
Hey,
war.
look at that timing. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, monsters make
Ain't
me
no
piss
way.
like a racehorse, dude.
Ain't no way I shat as fast as you peed.
Dude,
Got
unironically,
carbon fiber.
I sprinted, pissed, sprinted back. I was pissing the amount of time it took you to take a shit.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
In fact, there's still some
Good.
water piss particles on them if you'd like.
Anyways.
Let's party now.
This guy's also
Put some soap
This
on him,
guy's
peed all over him.
All right.
this guy's
So-
also dead. No.
Rikus,
Vicious.
Hey, this is
just so
Gerald.
it's not just you. You and your brother walk up to
Nice.
the Temple of the Raven Queen. It
They lead
is
him very differently than I do.
yes.
I like looking. No.
I say, should it be me who goes because we went last time, or
All of you guys are here.
Nah,
like you
you
guys
were-
would not have
You were
separated.
heebie-jeebied.
my
So-
Hebes were indeed GB'd.
As you walk in, you guys walking in look very distinct. You are approached by a dark-skinned, what looks to be half-elven man, who steps forward and says, "I am Brother Valaris. You are quite an intriguing group to come to the temple this evening. Is there a particular thing the Matron of Ravens can assist with you today?"
In fact, there
You
is,
evaluate- You're the talker for the. I don't know why I started talking. I'm sorry.
It is all right.
as I was saying, yes, in fact, there is. I had some dealings with the High Priestess of the Raven Queen over in Reviden, and I need to see the High Priestess here immediately.
He kind of looks you up and down real quick and says, "The High Priestess of Ravadan is the High Priestess for the churches of all of the Caladrian Empire. I could have you speak with the High Priest whom is here, but I cannot promise that would be the quickest of scenarios."
Would he
I
notice
will
that we
speak with
all
the
are
highest
glimmering
of
with the matron's
priests
blessing right
or
now?
priestess,
What did you say,
priests
Jade?
or priestesses.
We should all have the matron's blessing right now, and unless this guy's too low level to see it, I feel like some cleric would be able to sense that.
Anyways, yeah. Then in that case, I wish to speak with the highest level of priest you have here. And in case you need anything else, and I do take out another piece of cloth and slit my hand a little bit and put a drop of blood on there.
You see he kind of
Are you sure you
closes
should
his
be doing
eyes
that
for
in
a
your
moment.
condition?
And you see he breathes in deep. And he says, "High Priest Winra will see you immediately. Follow me." And
Thank you.
he walks deeper into the area. The still pool at the center of the temple is completely unoccupied. There is not another soul in this. There are no guards even here at the Temple of the Raven Queen here in Team. You guys are led into a pretty simple, what almost looks like just like a back storage area. It likely leads into further rooms later on. But as you guys are, you see another... At first you think half elf, but no, this is a full elf man pushing forward, and he does not look like he was prepared for this scenario. He is wearing a simple cloak. In fact, it looks like he still has an apron of some form on, because there's just splotches all over the front of it. It appears he was cooking an evening meal. As he is rushing forward, you see upon his neck a medallion hanging down that you note to be this is a priest of the Raven Queen. Just off duty. As he steps forward, he says, "Brother, these are the ones?" And he kind of nods and begins to back out. And you hear the priest look, you just see him look at you guys and says, "What are those blessed by the matron doing here this evening?"
Wait, what?
I'll catch
just
you up on
seeking
that
aid.
one later, Lennon. Anyways. Sir, priestess, I don't know what the title is for you folk. I come from a matriarchal society, what can I say? We have
Can I
reason to
can I tell him the
believe-
title?
You actually probably could.
Yeah.
Just no, we
Do
don't have
you
to go
need
into
to roll for
details.
it?
No, we don't have to go into details. But you just
Because
kind
I'd
of
love
lean
to be
over
like,
to your
whatever it's
brother,
called.
and you're just like,
I'm from matriarchal society and his brother.
it's
anyways, long story short, I made some dealings and running-ins with the High Priestess, and the Raven Queen has decided to be on our side on this one, but we have reason to believe that there is a massive death ritual that will be taking place in Distar, one that would be obscene to any god of any form of death, the Raven Queen included. And I am trying to pull any strings I can with any connections that I can to provide us aid in the form of armaments
he's
and hands.
kind of looks to you, and he takes a moment. He closes his eyes, breathes in deep. I cannot assist you in this, but I can get you in contact with one who can. I cannot guarantee you quick resolution. Hold your hand out to me.
I hold out the hand that I already
Drops it off.
had sliced a little bit.
As you do, he places a hand underneath it and a hand above it, pancaking your hand, and you hear him whispering an incantation in Celestial. It is a simple ritual casting of a spell. After about a minute, you feel a burning sensation on your hand. When you look back down on your palm, the scar has been healed from the cut you just made, but there is now a sigil upon your hand. He kind of looks back
Sick.
up to you and says, "The mother will contact you soon. Not our matron, but the high priestess of whom you speak, you have spoken of. Perhaps something will be found there. Any worshipper of the Raven Queen who sees this sigil will assist you. It will not be there for long. If your story is true, you will find some form of aid, I hope."
I just need to know where to start looking for that aid. Well, thank you for your time.
You will not find
Sure.
the aid here in the prime material. Prayers to the matron and to the other gods. He's a great resource. I would not deny its usefulness.
Wait, that's right.
Those-
Gods. Looks
Wait,
at Wayne.
Those exist.
Yeah, that's right. Wait.
All right.
Wait.
So you guys quickly rush out as you are starting to cut it close to making it to the northern gate. You are able to make your way there. You do not receive anything or any more sensations from that hand in this travel. As you guys arrive at the northern gate, you see Jefferson Stone along with his 3 allies. They have all donned what looks to be personal sets of armor, not quite of the same level of quality or care as that of their Sapphire Guard armor, but they are armored and armed, and they look like they have just about anything they could need on their backs. Thomas. I'll send a message about the other stuff, but absolutely not. Anyway, your entire party could not afford one of those, even if I allowed you to possibly have the chance of getting one.
A flying ship.
Here I want to. Oh.
No, antimatter rifle.
I typed a lot of things and I just went antimatter rifle.
Yeah.
There has only ever been one antimatter rifle in my game, ever.
And you decided not to ever have it again because it's just downed one of your players super fast.
Yeah, I insta-dropped one of my level 11 players before combat started.
Yep.
They will be very few and very far between. That is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Regardless. You guys make your way to the northern gate. You were able to successfully make it there in time. Jefferson Stone and the others are there. As you are still waiting, Rikus, that sigil begins to burn. And
Ow.
you hear in your head, Rikus Anadeus. I was hoping I wouldn't hear your name for quite some time. Why have you attempted to make contact with us again?
It seems that I'm not dead yet.
Something
That was a
tells
poor
me
joke.
you edge closer every day.
We do all love edging, don't we? Anyways. With undeniable proof, I believe that there is a mass ritual of likely a mass ritual of death that is soon to happen in the city of Distar. To summarize, the 4 syndicates that are all very well known in this land have all come under one banner, and that is a banner of a vampire lord from the realm of Carceri. They have taken over the entire city already, with the bannermen leaving just yesterday, and we seek to, bust those doors down in the best way possible and put a stop to just about all of it. I need as much help as I can get in any way, form, shape, or form. But more so, I need men or women who can fight.
You hear in response, Rikus, you know on the Prime Material, the Raven Queen does not band armies. She does not bring warriors to her cause more than not. But she does have champions, but they are few and far between. And many must stay at their post. I will see what I can do.
Yes, but I would like to add that a ritual such as this, if what I know of these types of rituals, it will bring about the, how do I put this? It would be just so fucking tired. Their deaths would be in vain. And not only that, but the memories of all those who have died would be locked away in the blood of a vampire lord. And I believe even the Raven Queen would notice something of a mass genocide as such. It would be a power shift among all realms that we need to put an end to before it begins. I know the Raven Queen is very off hands, but I know that she has hands and she has ties to other hands of other deities that get a lot more antsy when something like this happens. That I know as much, but whatever strings you can pull.
You hear nothing for a time. And then you hear, I will look into this myself. A call has been made, and the matron shall answer. You will find answers in the morning at your keep.
Thank you. High Priestess, it means a lot after everything you've already done for me.
You cannot owe two debts, Rikus. Be careful with the one you have already taken. And with that, the sigil disappears from your hand. A few moments after that, what did you say, Lennon?
Send dudes.
Send dudes. Send dudes. Send all the dudes.
You mean nudes? No, we're going into a fight.
Dudes, I need dudes. We got a 2-man squad, we need 8, bro. Anyway, not but a few minutes later, you guys see just appearing the half-orc man that is Avathar Aparium step out onto the brick road leading out of Northern Team. And he kind of looks over and sees the 5 of you, and then sees the 4 random other people in assorted weaponry and garb, and says, well, I mean, I guess I can take everyone. Who are the friends?
Members
of
Chief of
the
Police
Pacific
and
Guard.
his 3 closest buddies.
Well, alright. Lycus...
Recent
We'll take what
in-
manpower we can get.
Fair enough. I have heard very little of what is going on. I am sure Lycus will give a full debrief to everyone there at the keep when we arrive. Or when the last of the people arriving today arrive. Regardless, gather around swiftly, we must make our way.
As we gather around, I kind of nudge Jefferson and go, well, ready for a war?
You see Jefferson look over and say, I didn't participate in the last one, and I don't know how much of a war this is going to be, but a big fight I can understand. Uh-oh. No.
Oh,
Is
we
everybody
Um,
back?
Yeesh.
Did that happen to everybody? Was that just
It
me?
Yeah, dude,
happened to
the
everyone,
server
dude.
Wow.
just shat itself.
I don't think I've ever seen Discord simultaneously shit itself like that. I've had it shit itself for me. That seems to happen like once a session, but I've never had it have that for everyone.
It was
also,
a simul
promise
shit,
to turn
bro.
the camera on.
Thing for me. I just watched you guys
How am I-
all leave, and it was just me and Suncraft, and then you guys all rejoined.
That's
So
beautiful.
I was sitting here just chilling with the little music buddy.
You can all leave now. Well, returning back to our session, you guys all feel your bodies apparate, and when you can finally see again and your head stops spinning, as you have been teleported via the teleport spell, you guys are looking at probably one of the most pitiful keeps that you've ever seen.
Nice.
Now, to note, it's still fairly large, but the complex as a whole is nothing to write home about. The walls look freshly repaired and cleaned. The 4 towers upon the keep each have a ballista mounted to them, and it seems newly installed. While the keep itself does not look like much, it does look like it is in well repair and well equipped. Standing at the top of the portcullis is Edmund, along with a pair of other people that you do not recognize. As Edmund kind of looks down, you guys look upon the walls and that of the keep, and you see that wards have already been inscribed into them, as you would assume that is why you did not teleport to the inside of the keep. Edmund kind of calls out, "Man, y'all look like shit."
It's been a stressful week.
Week.
Yes.
Nice.
And
It's been a
Touch and
stressful
bow.
month. Regardless, Lycus is running himself
Only gonna
ragged,
get more.
contacting everyone he can. He points to the others and says, "Raise the gate." As the gate begins to be raised, Edmund begins making his way down a set of stairs to greet you guys at the entrance. He says, "Graysand isn't much, but it's ours for now until we all die tomorrow."
Won't. That won't happen.
At least that's
Gotten
what
out
I'm
of every
hearing.
other scrap.
Regardless,
gotten out of
I'm
every
sure
other
somebody
scrap.
will survive.
let's make our way inside. Hopefully Lycus has more information for us at this point.
I'm just gonna like arm clasp him, say bro,
Bro.
and then I'm totally trying to sweep his bad leg underneath him to see how good his new prosthetic is.
Okay. Go ahead
Jesus.
and roll a... We're going to say just your choice of... just a flat dexterity check, we're going to say. And he'll contest.
Not like an acrobatics.
No. Just flat dex.
Okay, flat dex.
You still have the better roll
Flat
by
dex.
far.
So I can do a flat dex.
Leopold, if we get out of this, we need to make a new prosthetic for Edmund.
Yeah, that was the plan that we were going to do, and then, well, all of this happened.
I love how you privately roll a nat 20, but we could all see the die, but it's privately rolled so they don't see it in the chat. So, you do a perfect leg sweep. And I truly mean perfect. However,
I will catch him before his head hits the ground.
when your shin makes contact with his, you feel yours nearly snap as it lands on steel.
Oh shit.
However, you do knock him off his feet still, because it's a nat 20. But shin to shin, you are in far more pain than he is after he falls.
But we are arm clasped. And
Yeah, he kind of falls and you half catch him, and he's like, "You piece of shit." And kind of props himself up and says, "It's not very flexible, Rikus, but I can walk on it just fine."
Yeah, that hurts like a bitch. No wonder.
Yes, how about I
now
kick
I'm
you this
walking with a
time?
limp, too.
And he gives you a slight tap on the shin.
Same spot.
Yes. Well, hey, it's better than your brother who kicked me in the balls the last time we first met. And he
Wait, what?
turns-
I'm pretty sure he kicked me.
Yeah,
Yes, but then he returned the favor. Or, I thought you returned the favor soon after. Anyways,
I don't remember.
neither do I, honestly.
It's
He's got a
okay.
bad memory anyway.
Me too.
Edmund says, also, strange story, as you guys are walking. I got a call from Reginald. Have you spoken with him recently?
No, not at all.
That's strange, because he said he talked with you
What's
about
that
an
little
hour
bastard
ago.
up to? That's crazy. It must
Are
be
you gonna
another Rikus. I must say.
Yes.
Are you going to
Anyways,
explain
what
how
did
we
he
got
say?
our sigil?
I gave it
He's
to him. He
he's
also
contacting all of the old Owlbear team. I doubt he'll really get anyone who's swift enough, but it does sound like there's a couple people that might be able to assist. We'll see.
that would be great. It'd be like an old reunion.
That
After
sounds
they
terrible.
fired us
We
all.
hated most of them. Or at least half of them. Or should I better say, half of them hated you.
We haven't seen each other in a little while. You know, they've probably gotten over it.
These are mostly
Is this part of the
dwarves we're
battalion that I
talking
used to be a
about.
part of, or
No,
a different one?
This is the Owlbear team, which is what he joined after you deserted.
Got it.
Yeah.
Regardless, as you guys enter into the keep, it's pretty nice, actually. The entire square footage of the keep is probably not that much more than about 8,000 square feet. But it does have a lower level that is mostly storage that encapsulates a large amount of that. The keep itself only goes to 3 stories. Its 4 towers go higher. There is a compound on the outside that does have a stable and a few other buildings, but it is not much. So, as you guys enter, Edmund leads you around, eventually leading you to a large office area. Lennon, why are you hitting me with the forehead?
I forgot. We left baby and team.
Baby? No, we said we took our
No.
mounts.
Did
I
we?
think
Baby
in this
in
instance,
team?
Yeah,
Baby
because
was
we
in
took
team.
we took baby from Stargoth on the boat to team, and then everything happened, and we never
I
took
thought
baby out of
we
team.
said we're teleporting everyone and any other like steeds.
I mean, I think this is a
mentioned.
case of like characters being smarter than players. If we had mounts, we would remember to take them.
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
will
also
allow
been like
the mounts
at
are with
least
you
a
guys.
week since we've. No, it's been like 2 weeks since we've played D&D.
Yeah, it has. Either way, we'll say they're with
Weren't
you
the
guys.
mounts with you guys, and then you guys teleported them, and he
Yeah.
got mad because baby shit in his teleportation sigil when she came
Yeah,
out?
No,
Or
you
something
guys
like-
did take a baby, and I can never remember the name of Leopold's horse. When you guys split up, you guys did have
I
your
believe it was
horses.
Destrier.
Why did we buy horses to take them to the Vox camp if we had baby and Leopold's horse with us?
I thought you
We
guys...
didn't.
Because
They-
we
no,
are
we haven't.
stupid.
No, wait, no. Baby and Leopold's horse definitely went with you guys on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's just all
I had
agree
my horse.
that
I remember I had baby. I daisy chained Leopold's horse to baby and sent baby back to the rest of the party.
Yeah,
I
you
remember this
did.
distinctly
Yeah.
so okay.
because my
So
horse was smart
we-
enough to actually follow directions.
So we agree that we have our mounts
You
and
guys have
they
your
are
horses.
nebulous and they exist wherever we
They do
need them to.
exist. They
Actually,
just...
what I'm hearing is that Rikus needs to roll a luck check to see if baby made it back to the party or if baby was also abducted and now we're on a 2-pronged rescue mission.
Dude, Baby and Yvonne, who's
you,
more
fuck you,
important?
fuck you.
It's a hard choice.
No, it's not.
Here, I'm just gonna roll a sanity check. I've just been imagining baby this entire time.
Literally, Rikus is just
No.
schizo, has 2 coconuts.
Well, at least I rolled a 15.
We introduced a new character named Baby, but it's some guy.
Okay, we've got like one more thing to get through,
Okay.
and then we're
Okay.
ending the session.
Okay.
And it's literally just you guys entering, effectively. So you guys enter into the meeting area, where Rikus is. You guys see 5 very, very unique figures. Actually, you see like 20 people in this room. You see Kenneth and Kelk, who were the 2 leaders of the Hunters Guild, along with like 14 dudes behind them. Lycus is here, Entrati is here, Edmund obviously led you in here, Jefferson and the 3 Sapphire guards are behind you guys. Sitting at the table currently, eating a meal, not giving a care about the fact that Lycus is freaking out talking to himself in a corner. You guys see a human who looks to be dressed in plate armor with a shield on his back. A human who is just dressed exactly as you would expect Linen to dress if he had any sense of style. You see a Dragonborn wearing simple robes who does seem to have a Bloodwell vial of his own at his hip. A tiefling with dark clothing and a short bow on her back, and then what looks to be a black raven with some form of musical instrument on its back.
A tiny black.
Tiny black raven with a gun on its hip too.
Gun as big as the raven.
As you guys walk in and you see for the first time the away team. This is the team who has been sent on all of the duties outside of the Caladrian Empire up to this point.
Oh, nice.
I'll have you know this away team is a higher level than this.
The away team is a higher level. Not by much, but they are a higher
Okay, guys,
level.
wait, huddle really quick. Are we gonna do everything in our
What?
power to prove that we are far superior to this team?
We really are.
I
We
do
are
not
the
care
entire
for a
reason we're
dick
in this
measuring
mess.
contact.
I
I do
assume
not care
we
for
are
a dick
the
measuring context with them.
We
What
are
did-
the entire reason that Lycus is frail and tired. And
Hey.
Like he likes us
mind.
more, right?
We
likes us
didn't
more.
do that
Obviously.
part. That was Lycus himself.
Dude, I'm just imagining like Lycus thinking of his 4 groups, because there are 4, his 4 teams as like his children, and he's just like, the away team's
We're
the
not
eldest.
the
I give them a thing to go do. They go, they do it. I don't hear anything until they're coming home, and I know it's
we're the
getting
middle
done.
child.
And you guys, no, because he forgets about the middle child. You guys are the youngest, who just screams and pouts and wails at everything.
Okay, we have good reason.
Well, Wayne-
We're just
I'm calling
keeping
Dad.
him informed.
Wayne's got some.
Yeah.
After making
Lycus' mommy.
intense eye contact with the little tiny raven with a Glock, I pull Bruce out and I set him on my shoulder.
As
I'm
you
pretty
do
sure
that,
Bruce is the
he
same
looks up,
as the-
and a voice that you do not think should be attuned to this creature goes, "It's a penis!" And with that, Lycus comes over to the table
I see.
and
Yes, the
says,
oldest child.
Bernard, let's not right now. We're in a quite tense scenario. What the hell? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask what that is on your shoulder, Wayne. Just put it away.
It's Bruce.
Put Bruce away. We don't need to see him right now.
But Bruce is my familiar.
Just stuff him in your pants or something.
Wayne,
Oswald's a bird.
Regardless,
He's
we
not familiar.
we will be having somewhere around 50 or more people coming here this evening via teleportation. We need to
Wait, did he say
prepare as...
150?
What did you say?
Did he say 150?
Around 50.
50.
Okay.
The Vox were able to give us some troops, but not many, only about a dozen. I've contacted many people, many of the other conclaves, and other organizations that were wanting to take part in inexorable work have been invited to participate in this. I had to make a lot of deals for that, but they will be powerful allies. I hope you were able to find maybe one or two other groups to join as well.
We
We've
We've
recruited.
sent out some leads.
We've done some
Jefferson
recruiting.
Stone and his allies.
Yeah, but still have yet to reach out to people in Revedon. Don't really have contact.
And it's on beyond that is whatever the High Priestess of the Raven Queen will give me tomorrow.
Of course. I should have expected nothing less than you guys. You see, he is exhausted. He looks as bad as Rikus does, if not worse. And he kind
I
of
should snuggle.
looks up and says, Intrati, have you finished looking through the map? And Intrati, who's off in the corner just with like a 30 by 50 inch sheet of paper just looking at it, says, I think I have all the details done. And he begins to roll it back up. As he moves over to the table, you guys see he begins to cast a spell. A moment later, the table lights with an illusion. And you see a sprawling city set out in front of you, as you would assume this to be an illusory map of the city of Distar. Lycus says, the away team will be here within an hour. We need to start our plans if we're going to do anything. Rikus, do we have any other information?
I thought the away team was that group that you described.
Sorry, Team 2. Team 2. My apologies.
Team 2.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what else do we got?
Do you have any information from the inside of the city or any way to gather information from the inside of the city?
Yes. Lennon, remind me again. I'm also very tired. Lennon, remind me again.
Reginald?
Which? No.
Reginald?
Which
Oh.
syndicates are doing what?
Oh, Qualms are the main one that have taken over the city. We have
Yes.
we have Karhan Brotherhood, Dwarven Shock Troops.
And do we know that
Spy-
Anger's in the city?
Yeah, Viscount of Anger of the Qualms is in the city, most likely leading the operation. We have a blockade of either the Spine Servants or the Deep Corsairs on the river. And I don't think the Cult of the Fourth Claw is participating in this one.
Not to our knowledge.
Not to our knowledge. But assuming that there is some sort of ritual going on, would not be surprised if they had a few of cult members organizing something.
Reginald had
background.
some informants on the inside that went dark. However, he does have one other informant that is going there this evening. And if he makes it out alive, we will have quite a lot more information here shortly.
They told us to meet them in the morning at near a few miles out of the west gate of Distar. Other than that, other information is the Viscount of Strife of the Qualms is in Suno for some reason, and expect undead from the leaders. The Viscount of Fear at least was confirmed undead. Who knows where he is now?
Like I says,
Other than that-
All right.
Other than that, we don't have to worry about the rotted horror, and damn, that dog is still after us as well.
Entrati says, I have done as much scrying as I can upon the city, and there are a few things that we can see from the outside. It appears a complete blockade of the river. There was no chance of anything getting out or getting in from the water's edge. There are possibly a few small gaps along the walls, but nothing large enough to exploit for a group of any size. Even if it is a gap, it's hard to tell through the scry. The greatest thing we see is a larger conglomerate of troops on both the north and south reservoirs. Distar has 2 large reservoirs, one on the north side of the city, which is uphill from the southern one, and there is a river that flows down into Distar. A portion of the spine flows down into Distar, and it is able to flow into its northern reservoir with aqueducts connecting the northern to the southern, and it flows out from there back into the city. It is the primary way of gathering fresh water. There's large groups of people at both. We are uncertain as to why as of now. Lycus says, we still have more people coming in this evening. He kind of looks over to the previous members of the guild and says, if you will set up as many cots and bedrolls as you can down into the living areas and possibly in wherever we have floor space. We're going to have a lot of people here tonight. And Lycus looks out and says, you 5, I'm going to talk to privately with Entrati and Edmund. We'll reconvene in an hour and hopefully have some more plans at that point. Hopefully Team 2 will be here by then. Maybe some others. He kind of looks around. Everyone kind of nods. Jefferson's just kind of standing there with his 3 guys like, I've got no clue what to do. And with that, Lycus will
nod at him
to lead you into what looks like his chambers in the back of the room. And with that, we are going to end this session. And we will begin next session with probably a whole bunch of planning. And hopefully only have 1 session of planning. Before
Thus,
we begin,
never.
Before we begin the final act, which we will see how long that takes, how many sessions that takes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had some fun. Pre-planning. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end our recording.